Okay, welcome back to day 6 of a scrap mechanic video, a day until the update. So today is just kind of going over some of the changes I made for the game. So we'll start off with the loot table here. So this first one is the random loot, and this is what is normally found in the green loot crates. So it already came preset with a bunch of items, and I just kind of added a few extra. I personally would like occasionally 5% chance to get a container chest. Did add in a lot more of the random scrap blocks that you can find, some concrete, concrete 2, metal 2, and the different quantities here. So you can now get scrap metal in 10, metal 1 in 5, random average for metal 2, some wood blocks, things like that. Just so that I'm not having to farm and grind and all that as much and get more into the building aspect. Did also add in things like beeswax, ember, glue. Glue's a big one because farming the clams, while easy to do, it after an hour just to get 100 glue or whatever, it becomes a lot. So added that into the green loot crates. Then go down over to our walk. We did change that a little bit now, so now it's going to be a random stack amount, either 1 or on an off chance to sometimes get 2 items. If you only get 1 item, it's going to be milk quantity of 1 when you feed the corn, and then to kind of, because we're also giving you milk when you kill a walk to try to incentivize feeding it corn again. It then has a random chance to give you additional milk, potentially a sunshake, very small chance to give you an entire burger. Just little things like that I think would be a little bit more fun. My green totebots are now going to same thing with the circuit board, but then I want some suspensions because I do feel like I want to make a bunch of cars, so things like that would help. Small chance for some glue. Gonna have to re-look at this one because that should not be another glue. So I will have to remind myself to change that after this. We'll just go ahead and keep going through the rest of the changes though, because I did copy and paste a lot of stuff. So small wheel chance, big wheel chance. Again, very small chance, but it's there. Scrap metal is a lot more common. Small quantity though, because it's a green totebot, they're very common. Small quantity for a metal 1 block, and you only get 1 because, again, totebots are very common. The haybots though, try to, make it that no matter what, they will give you 5, and then you have a chance to get an additional stack. And that's where it goes back to the old table of the components, circuit boards. Then I added in again some scrap metal. I thought it'd be cool to be gas, and now I remember what that's supposed to be. That's supposed to be object. It's going to be oil. Let me just find that. Items. Going to be, again, all the items are in one place, so you could always mix match however you please. Not the containers, not the decor, not the fittings. Consumable, I don't want to give it gas for the totebot. Harvestable, crates, industrial. Yeah, this is why I try to do this off camera, because this is a little bit more, trying to find it. Resource. Let's see, flour, glue. Easiest way, Control F, search exactly what you want. I think that would be what happened there. So it is in the Oh boy, yep. Messing it all up. Okay. So, object. Plant. Okay, so this should be object resource, and I believe this should be oil. So that one I'm going to change back object underscore resource oil. I am pretty sure that that is what that was supposed to be. So go ahead and change that to resource crude oil. That's what is. Just double check that I didn't mess that up somewhere. So we can say crude oil. This is the only instance of it, so that's why I'm pretty sure that this is what it was, and I just accidentally changed the name. So okay, there we go. Quick change, quick fix. Very easy to mess up the game just like that. So get back to it. Our green totebots, give me some suspension, give me some glue. Sometimes for crude oil, because you're gonna make the gas with that instead. Small wheel, big wheel, just to help build the cars a little bit faster. Scrap metal, things like that. We go into the haybot, and then same thing. Instead of a 2, 2, and 3 for the totebot, now it's just a 1, 1, and 2. Then chance for the scrap metal, component kit, circuit boards. More chance for scrap metal, so sometimes you might get 2 stacks from a haybot. Now you can get up to 10, and you don't even have to refine it, but if you did, now you have 20. Helps move it by a little bit faster. Since they're haybots, figure they'll give gas as well. A little bit better chance on better metals, but again, very low quantity. And then haybot, just keep with the theme, can give you now some soil bags and fertilizer. Don't want to really make the fertilizer as much, but it is helpful again for speeding up a lot of things. So haybot loot, changed that, and then pretty much just the walk, the haybot, totebot, and then the green loot chest are what are changing mainly there. Did go ahead and go into some other things as well. Let's see if we can quickly find a couple of them. So go into like our resource container. I believe I found the function add pickup item. I believe setting the scale on this is what will then make the resource collector be able to collect from a further distance. And if it's not this one, then it's probably going to be this init function. And one of these two, the idea should be that when you plop down the resource collector, it gathers from a much further distance. And that is ideally what I'd like to do, because then you can just break up a whole bunch of stone, one resource collector, collect everything without having to like constantly move things around. Little changes like that I feel would be quite helpful. Did other things, cookbot, don't necessarily think that was crafter. Okay, there we go. So like the crafting workbench, dispenser, cookbot. So I did change the speed on the cookbot so I can make the food faster. Craftbot started changing the speed with the different levels, and then to counteract some of the increased component kit, changing the upgrade cost to go up a bit to try to balance that out a little bit more. So definitely dramatically increase the speed. I believe Craftbot 5 was the only one that had a speed increase from 1 to 2. Now it goes up to a 6 increase, but it's costing dramatically more to level it up there. So that is hopefully to balance that out. And then again, cookbot speed increase, workbench, I don't know which one that is, so I just increased it, kept the dispenser, because I think that is like the water plots and stuff, and I don't want to mess too much with that. Don't think I changed too much else there. Nothing on the cookbot in that respect. Did change both the gas and electric engines to keep the same speed, but just again for the increased component kit, I just increased the upgrade cost. So just a little bit more to upgrade them fully, and then just keep the other variables the same for now. Then trying to see if there's anything else immediately that I did. Refining, I feel like, is where you're scrapping it, and that might be something to look into later, just so that if I can cut the time in half, it would actually be pretty nice to then refine as well on the go. Other than that, there is a whole bunch that could be changed. Didn't necessarily change everything just yet. We're gonna go with just our simple totebot, haybot, walk changes, loot crate changes, resource collector, because that was a big one I did like, and then to try to balance it out by increasing the cost for some of those crafting bots and things like that. But yeah, you can really get into these files and change quite a bit with it. So probably will be coming back and messing around with these more, but for now I think I have enough changes that I'm pretty happy with what they are, what they're going to change the game into, and so we'll just kind of make that tomorrow, exploring how some of these changes work, and if I made it too easy, too much, I can always dial it back and things like that. So hopefully these changes work out good for this one, and see you on the next video.